By all accounts, the Ottawa Senators have had one of the most polarizing off seasons in the NHL. You'll find people like Gord Miller and Pierre Maguire complimenting what the Sens did this offseason. Meanwhile, you'll see the analytics community on Twitter going a little bit against the grain and saying that they didn't necessarily favor what the Ottawa Senators did during this offseason. A lot of the moves the Ottawa Senators made during this offseason seem like stopgap moves to me because this team is in a rebuild and they are building towards the future. Now, before I get into some of the moves that I didn't necessarily favor about the Senators offseason, let's talk about some of the things that I did like. I really like the Evgeny Dadonov signing. It's a very manageable term and average annual value, and I think Dadonov will fit in nicely with this young Senators core. Speaking of things I did like about this Ottawa Senators offseason, I thought they hit a home run with their NHL draft. Tim Stützle, Jake Sanderson, and Ridley Gregg all in the first round. These are three players that could be cornerstone pieces for this Ottawa Senators organization for the next 10 plus years, and I think they are very nice building blocks for what the Ottawa Senators are trying to accomplish here. You add those three solid foundational pieces to a core already looking like young Thomas Chabot, Brady Tkachuk, Alex Formenton, Josh Norris, and the likes of players like Drake Batherson, Erik Brannstrom, and I think you have a nice little core here in Ottawa and some nice pieces moving towards the future. Now, there were some things I didn't mind for the Senators this offseason, including the signing of Alex Galchenyuk to a one-year prove-it contract. I think he could be a nice stopgap for Tim Stützle before he comes over to North America. I think Galchenyuk could be a nice fit, and he definitely has some stuff left to prove in the National Hockey League. I also think there was a nice acquisition in Austin Watson from the Nashville Predators. He should be a nice fit in the bottom six for the Senators, someone that's a big physical winger and that can excel on the penalty kill. Now, I know the Ottawa Senators still have to hit the salary cap floor and they do have to add some money to their roster, but I don't think Erik Gudbranson is the answer here, especially on defense. He's someone that the NHL is moving away from in terms of what a defenseman should bring to the table, so I wasn't really a big fan of trading for Erik Gudbranson from Anaheim. Now let's get to the move that I have the biggest question marks about with the Ottawa Senators offseason, and that was the trade and contract extension for Matt Murray from the Pittsburgh Penguins. In theory, I have no issue with the Ottawa Senators trading for Matt Murray, but it's the extension to a 4-year contract that really gets me uncertain about the future of the Ottawa Senators in goal. Let's dive into the numbers here. The Penguins decided to go with Tristan Jarry in net for the foreseeable future and dealt Matt Murray to the Ottawa Senators. And this is a player that had statistically the worst season as a starting goalie in the National Hockey League last season. And it's something that I'm not sure was a good gamble for the Ottawa Senators to bet on for the long term. Now, as a starting goalie in the National Hockey League, Matt Murray had a fantastic rookie season in 2017, one season where he was kind of average in 2019, and two very, very poor seasons in 2018 and 2020. Now, goalies are known to be inconsistent, but I'm not sure that Matt Murray was the type of gamble the Ottawa Senators should be making, especially when they have such a strong core foundation built on other parts of their organization. Now, Matt Murray can certainly prove me wrong, but with what I'm seeing and his numbers right now, I wouldn't count on it if I was an Ottawa Senators fan. Overall, I'm going to give the Ottawa Senators a B for their offseason. I really like their NHL draft, as well as the signings of Alex Galchenyuk, Evgeny Dadonov, and the trade for Austin Watson. There were some stuff that I didn't necessarily like, including the Gudbranson trade and the Matt Murray trade, but the future is still bright in Ottawa, so I think Sens fans do have a lot to look forward to in that regard. That's it for me today from Cook's Corner. Give this video a quick thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Comment below what you thought of the Senators offseason. I'm Zach Cook. We'll see you later.